Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Jabi Nazim bin Jamal Hussein. Today I am going to present about the benefit from the biomass energy in aspect of environmental. The main benefit of the biomass energy is that it is an environmental friendly and categorized in the renewable source of energy. It is considered as the renewable energy because the source it used is mainly from rubbish, garbage, unused materials, plant, animal, and materials. Okay, let's talk about the advantage of biomass energy. First, it will reduce landfills. Biomass energy will save the space on Earth. For example, the garbage will be used for biomass energy. And second one, it is considered as a clean energy. Okay, this is good for the environment, and as it does release carbon dioxide but capture carbon dioxide for its own growth. And third one is abundant and renewable. Okay, biomass products are abundant and renewable since this product potentially never run out as they come from living source, and life is cyclic, and the biomass energy life is in circle, as there is something living on earth and there is someone there to turn that living into the biomass energy. Okay, let's talk about the disadvantage of biomass energy. First, some of the material in biomass is slightly harmful to the environment. Even though it is not emit carbon dioxide, it emits dangerous gas like methane gas, which is harmful for human. The garbage used for bioenergy can produce uneasy smell, which can attract flies and rats that can spread bacteria. Okay, second one, it's also consume more fuel. The intake of fuel is same as conventional food. If it is used for a nation full of vehicles or even a power plant, companies will have to clear considerable forest area. This result in loss of habitat for animals, plants, as well as major topological changes. And third one, if the biomass energy need to produce a large space of energy, large amount of energy, it needs require more land. So residential area is not suitable for the combustion process because of the need of large area for combustion process to take place, and the emission of methane gas in the residential area is very dangerous for human. So we need to avoid this kind of environment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ibrahim Reza. Now I want to talk about the material handling issues. Our assignment, which is good assignment. The first issue that I want to tell to you is fuel stock rotation. Fuel stock rotation. Usually most biomass material are biological active at certain degree. Then it will degrading and harder to manage. And then it will become more dangerous if storing at long time period without we use it after a long time. And then it is important thing of stockpile management and silo design to ensure stock rotation and mass flow. Higher the moisture content of the biomass, the more important these issues is to put into consideration. Now the second issue I want to tell to you is about the long-term storage. Biomass material required to be handled below a certain limited moisture content. Usually granular biomass material have moisture in the range of 15 and 20 wet masses. It has become a problem due to rapid loss of structure and rapid biological activity. It can lead to heating or storage pipe, loss of dry matter, and significant deterioration in the physical quality of the fuel. And the last point is biohazard for personnel. The supplication of high percentage of moisture and the humid environment will affect the mold growth in biomass. Usually it is found in long-term storage in core floor bunkers. Moisture transfer from the cold increased moisture content of the biomass in the midst in turn cause intense mounting curve, generate toxic and allowing spore concentration to grow on the material when coal or biomass absorb moisture. It will become potentially harmful for inhalation for plant personnel. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Lukman Hakim bin Burhan, and I will explain you about the material handling issue that occur in biomass plant. Okay, the first one is I will tell you about the source of in biomass plant. Okay, the first is there are two main sources of biomass are the purpose ground energy crops and waste, and the second one is energy crops include woody crops and agriculture crops, and the third one is the waste include wood residue, forestry residue, temperature crop waste, tropical crop waste, and animal waste. And for example, that biomass sources is corn waste, wooden chip, wooden pellet, palm waste, and the sugar cane. Okay, next I will explain about the biomass attributes, handling and processing issues. Okay, why biomass? Biomass is a resources that can be used as a coal alternative. Is very decreased for existing pulverized coal (PC), and in this biomass there has co-firing in pulverized coal (PC) boiler. This boiler is adapting existing coal fire plants to accommodate biomass fuel. Is a lower cost alternative to building a biomass system from the ground up. Alright, the next one is I will tell you about the handling of biomass fuel. In these biomass fuels, there has common issues for existing and new system. Okay, for the issues of dust emission and control, greatly increased dust emission and difficulty in control are issues faced by many power plants handling biomass. And the second one is there has dust level and spillage during material handling have been found to be an issue with fuel. And for the solution for the dust emission is fitting dust containment system to all open chutes.
Hello guys, as we know, right now become the world use and technology, more technology, that one need more cost. So for our project, I need to explain to you about our cost for build biomass power plant. So this my slide for present our cost. So firstly we need to know for the capital cost, we need to know the size of facilities. So the capital cost depend on the size of the facilities. So next one, the range for the capacity for the pyrolysis system is between 2 to 6,000 and until 6,801,000 kilowatt. For this one is the range for capacity, and the next one is cost between 11.2 and 21.6 million USD. So the range for the gasification system is 3370 11.232 kilowatt, and for the cost is 19.6 until 43.8 million. This one is included in USD. Okay. So this one is table for the estimate common cost for biomass generation technology by study. So I just study about the I put the sums for study, previous study. That one is order, what McDonald's, EPA, NCIA, and everything. For this one, they talk about the equipment cost. Some of them have their opinion, different opinion. So this one is for corner, McDonald's, EPA, AI, and always service. Next, we talk about for you guys about the capital cost of the human biomass plant. For their three capacity for 160, 267, and 533. So this one depend on the capacity of electric that produced by power plant. They need more cost if you want to produce more electricity in power plant. So this one for the 19 million and 29 million and 43 million. As we know, all the three, this one is more expensive because the capacity, the produced by capacity is more bigger. So this one is fixed and variable operation and maintenance cost for biomass. This one is for fixed and variable for maintenance. And the next one is biomass system performance. So this one is overall efficiency with respect to different biomass. So this one is all the overall efficiency. So that one is efficiency from the Sabah wood, UTeM, semua Japan wood, Scotland bag, Subaru dak, concession not, and coal. So this one is different efficiency that produce. So mostly produce more efficiency is semua Japan wood. And for the overall efficiency of power plant is more produced by coal. So as we know, efficiency of biomass is depend on type of fuel. On the previous slide, they explain between the type of fuel that one is produce more different efficiency. And so we compare the efficiency biomass with the 6 type of fuel before this, and then the highest overall efficiency of the power plant. As we know, for the power plant is coal, and the boiler efficiency also will be coal. So the lowest efficiency of the bioplant is fossil road, and which 30.06% for overall efficiency and 52% for boiler efficiency.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Faraj. I am a student in UTeM University. I would like to talk about power plants and environment consideration. At the top of the combustion chamber, there is smart control valve. At the two sides of this control valve, there are two pipes. The first one for the oil fuel, and the second one for the natural gas. For example, if the pressure gas of the gas is dropped in the pipe, immediately the control valve open for oil fuel to take the unit continues to running without shutdown. There are many systems in this power plant. Oil system, cooling system, air intake system, and the main system is fuel system. If we need to start up this unit automatically, this process will be done in the control room by push button. The first step, the rotor will be running slowly, step by step, and the compressor will be blow up the air from the air intake inside the combustion chamber slowly. This air for the ignition torch and make the sealing air inside at the wall of the combustion chamber to protect combustion chamber from the high temperature. The unit will be running step by step until the rotor reach into 3000 RPM. In this case, the circuit breaker for the generator will be open and the unit will be synchronizing.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ainuddin Gamal. Today I would like to explain about the flow process of coal power plant. Check it out. Okay, now I would like to explain about the flow process of coal power plant. The coal and the oxygen will enter the boiler. In the boiler, the coal will start the burning process. The coal itself will convert its chemical energy into the heat energy. The heat energy, which is the gas exhaust, will boil the fluid or the liquid in the boiler and convert it into the steam. Okay, the high temperature of the steam will flowing into the steam turbine. The steam turbine will start rotation after the high temperature of the steam enter, and the rotation of the steam turbine automatically connected to the generator. The generator will start rotation and produce the electricity. In the generator, there we call as electromagnetic force system, which is convert the mechanical energy by using the electromagnetic theory into the electrical energy. The steam from the steam turbine will come up and enter the condenser, which is where the cooling process takes place. The fluid from the cooling tower, the low temperature of the fluid from the cooling tower will enter and cool down the steam, the high temperature of steam from the steam turbine in the place where we call as condenser. This process called as condensation process, where the process of heat exchanger will be occurred. The cool down of the steam will be flow back to the boiler and start again, turn into the steam after the burning process of the coal and flowing again to the steam turbine. This process will be continuity. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.